The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, good morning or good afternoon. This is Tracy Payton. We're going to be conducting today's webinar on banners, and we're going to be covering how to upload banners to the back of your website, as well as how to display those banners on various pages of your website. So we'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. I do want to let you know, because it is a webinar, everyone who's attending is in what's called a mute mode. So if you have any questions, I would encourage you to type those into the questions area on your GoToWebinar control panel, and I will check those questions throughout the webinar. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started here. What you see here in front of you is a forward-facing website that I just created for training purposes. So your customers would actually come on, and this is what they would see when they arrive at the home page on the website. What we're going to be looking at is uploading some banners to kind of jazz up the home page. There are a couple areas in which you can add banners. You can add banners on any specific page of the website. So that could be your home page or any page that you might have created and put content on. As well as you can add banners to the overall layout of your site so that those banners show on every single page. So it's up to you as to where you want to put your banner. So what I want to do first of all, just to let those that are attending know, we do have a website where you can see all our banner selections that Trade Only offers to our distributors, and you can download any of those banners. So to get there, it is www.tradeonly.com/banners. Okay, and what you see here is we've had our design team design several banners, and these are all free to you to be able to download and then upload to your site. So if you scroll down, you can make some of your banner selections. When you are selecting, or when you come up with the banners that you like or banner collection that you like, and I'm going to continue to scroll down just so that you can see all the ones that are available to you. So if we scroll down here, there's quite a few banners that you have the opportunity to use on your website, so you can see those. And down at the bottom, we also have some additional banners. So you can kind of take your time and go through these banners and pick your selections. When you do make your selections, then you can basically just save those images to your computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these three images, banner images down here, the executive gifts, the golf, and the convention. So if I go ahead and I'm interested in using one of these banners, one of the things I'm going to do is just click on that banner and save that image as. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And that's been downloaded. I'm actually going to choose this golf one and do the same. So I'm going to save the image as by clicking on it and hit save to my desktop. I have some of these already on there, so we'll replace them. And then my final one here, I'm just going to save image as. Okay, so I've made my banner selections and I've downloaded those to my computer. I'm going to go back to the website, and in order to upload these banners to the website, I need to go into the management area. So I'm just going to click on the URL here, and I'm going to add /manage to the back of that web address. And this is going to prompt me to sign in. So I'll go ahead and sign in here. Okay. So this is the management area of your website. And if you're going to make any changes to your website, this is where you're going to be. I just want to make sure that there aren't any questions up until this point. Great. Okay. So once you log into the management area, you'll arrive at the home screen. Where we want to go first is to the area where we can see and upload all our banners. So we're going to go to Content and Banners. And this is kind of the database of banners. So if you've uploaded any banners to your website, this is where they're going to be held. And this is where we need to go first to upload a new banner. Now you'll also see that there are some system banners that are they're uploaded for you. So you have the ability to use those banners, and you can see those there. Now, if I want to add one of those new banners, I'm just going to go ahead and click on New Banner. And I'm going to give it some reference text. So I'm just going to say golf promotions or golf products. And I have the ability to link my banners to various pages or categories. I can even link them to different URL or websites. So if I come in here to the drop down, I'm going to link it to the category of products, and I'm going to link it to golf products because it is a golf banner. I can also choose when I want this banner to display. So if I want to set a period of time for this banner to show on my website, I can do that here. I'm just going to let it go and just I'll go in manually and change that out if I want to remove it from the site. Last, I'm going to browse the computer and find those banners that I downloaded. So I put them on my desktop, so I'll go ahead and highlight that and select it, and then I'm going to save my changes. Okay, so I was able to add this banner, and you can see the image there. Couple things that I want to point out. Everyone always asks, what is the banner dimensions? If you want the banner to go the width of your website, it's usually about 980. And then it can be by 150 or 250, however wide you want to make that. But the width of the banner is going to be that 980 dimension so that it goes from one side, the left, to the right side of your website. Now the files that you want to be using as far as image files are going to be JPEG, GIF, or PNG. So once we've uploaded that, I'm just going to save my changes one more time, and then we'll go ahead and upload the other two banners. Great. Okay, so we're going to go back to Content, Banners, and we'll add another new banner. And we'll give it some reference text. Executive Gifts. And we'll link that to a category, Executive. And we'll browse and upload that file as well. And I think it's great. So we've got that other banner there, and we can save changes. One of the things I want to mention is you can group your banners into what we call banner campaigns. And so you can go in and create banner campaigns, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's upload our next banner. So we'll go into Content, Banners. And we'll do New Banner. And the last one, I believe, is Food. And we'll do category I believe it was food and drink, so we'll just do that and browse and then grab this and save our changes. So we've uploaded the 3 banners that we got from that Trade Only banner website. Okay, and it looks like it's been successfully added. So the next thing that we can look at, and I mentioned this, is those banner campaigns. If I come into banner campaigns, again, this is where I can group together banners and just select one campaign to display. So here's a list of banner campaigns. If I want to add a new banner campaign, I can come in here and add new campaign. And I can give it a reference. So we'll give this one just AMG home page banners. And we'll save. Okay, so now if we go back and we look at the campaigns, we'll see that we've added that new banner campaign in that area. So you see the campaign. Now we haven't assigned any banners to it. So we haven't dropped any of the banners into it. So what I'm going to do is go back to content and banners. And I'm going to go into the banners and select and put them. And these are the 3 that we uploaded. So I'm going to put these 3 banners into that campaign. So if I click into this group area, I see a drop down and I can select the campaign that I want. And I can save that. And I'll do it for the executive gifts as well. Select it and save. And then I'll do it for the food one. And save. So all 3 of these banners that we just uploaded are now part of the AMG homepage banner campaign. So when I'm going to put these now onto my home page, I'm going to select, I can either select individual banners or I can select a group of banners by just selecting the campaign. And I'll show you that here in just a moment. I'm going to take some questions on what we've done up to this point. The question here is, if you set a date for it to expire, what happens to the page? Its link, does it disappear or is there a default banner? If you set a date for it to end, it will just remove that banner from the page. And then if you don't have a banner to replace it, it would just be blank and the banner would just be removed from the page. There isn't a default banner that pops in there. Great question. Okay, so we're going to go on, and now I'm going to go to my home page so I can put these banners on it. So where I'm going to go is Content, Pages, and I'm going to find the specific page in which I want those banners to display, and I want them on the home page. So I'm going to scroll down here, and here's the home page. And in order to edit the contents of that specific page, I'm going to click on Contents. Okay, so what you see here is anything that's grayed out is actually found on the overall layout section. The home page contents are here in the middle, and you can see that those are marked by modules. So what you have on the home page is a product list module listing some different products, and you have another product list module. So what we're going to do in order to get the banners to display on this home page, there is a drop down here on the top left, and it gives you a list of the types of modules you can add to a page. So in order to put banners on a page, we're going to need to insert the banner module first. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to select banners, and I'm going to insert that module. When I insert the banner module, it already will open up to the edit mode. And here's where we can select some of the display and animation features. So here we're going to show one banner at a time, and I'm going to show one per row. I don't want to have all three showing at one time. I'm just going to show one at a time and one per row. The animation, I'm just going to have it slide. And as soon as I select slide, I can set the amount of seconds I want it to do to switch those banners out. So if I go 3 seconds, and I also have some ability to show animation controls and shuffle those images randomly. So if I select show animation, it will give that customer the ability to advance the banners on their own. Now we developed a campaign and dropped those 3 banners into that campaign. So what I can do here then is just select the campaign and insert. And that's going to load those banners for me, and they're listed here. Now the other way of doing it is if I didn't select a campaign or create a campaign and group banners, I can individually select banners by just using the drop down below the campaigns. So here's going to be a list of the different banners, and I can manually select those banners just by highlighting it and inserting them. And it would add them here to the list of banners going to be displayed. So now that I've made my selections and I've selected my banners and my campaign, I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And when you add a module, it always adds it to the bottom of the page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go grab it. And to grab it, we just click on the dotted area of that module. So here's the banner module that we just added. And if I click on this dotted area, I'm able to drag it now up to the top where I want it. And when I see that white arrow, I know that it drops in to that area. Just going to make a couple quick changes. I'm going to delete this product module because it's there twice. And then up at the very top, in order for me to publish the changes that I made so that the customer can see it live on the website, I'm going to come up here to publish. So what that's doing is it's saving those changes, moving it to the website so it's live. And now if I want to view my site, I can click View Site and see what those banners look like on that home page. So there we have those banners, and they should rotate here shortly as soon as it fully loads. Okay, so that basically concludes today's webinar on loading banners. The last area that I did want to show you is we put these banners on the home page, but again, if you want to put it on the overall layout so that those banners show on every page of the site, you can do that as well. If you go back into the management area, you go into appearance and then you can find the overall layout. And if you click on overall layout, this is where the section where you can edit and have those features or whatever modules are displaying on overall layout appear on every page of your website. So if you wanted to add it to the overall layout section, you would do exactly what we did when we edited the home page. You first need to come up here and insert the banner module, and then edit the banner module, make your selections, and then publish. So that's another way or another area that you can put banners on your website. So I can take questions at this time. And if there aren't any questions, like I said, I am recording this, so we're going to go ahead and put this up on our training site so that you can review it at your convenience. I do want to say thank you for attending today's webinar, and I hope to see you on many more webinars. Thank you very much and have a great day.